Britain's emergency bikers are the lone rangers of the road, the heroes on the front line.
You're under arrest.
In the battle to save and protect lives. 2 wheels are quicker than 4 on some of the most congested roads in Europe.
You undertook at 90 to 100 mile an hour.
They get help where it's most needed, fast.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
In this new series, some old biker favourites in Essex and Cornwall. And introducing the biker paramedics of Bristol.
She's really, really struggling.
The minute they're on scene, we're right there with them. Coming up, an allergic reaction becomes life-threatening.
Sorry, mate. That really sorry, mate.
A straight-talking biker cop.
Your thumbs up your bum and your brain's in neutral, isn't it, really?
Bank holiday biker horror.
Whoa!
And when a simple movement is agony. An April morning in the southwest. On patrol, biker paramedic Richard Code. The baby of the Bristol team is between jobs in the seaside town of Clevedon, 16 miles from the city centre.
Some of the first things people say when I walk into an emergency is, "Oh, you look young." So yeah, I am young actually. Coming up 25 this year. When I did start, I had a little life experience, but you have to grow up quickly. You can't stay young forever, unfortunately.
The bikers can find themselves anywhere, from the coast to the Mendips, across to Chepstow and into Gloucestershire. Back in Bristol,
Horsey, thank you.
Rich is responding to an urgent 999 call. A man working in a boatyard is having a severe allergic reaction. If he goes into anaphylactic shock, he could die in minutes. Rich needs to get there fast. In just under 5 minutes, he arrives, first on scene.
Hiya guys, you alright? So what's been happening?
Allergic reaction.
Have you ever had an allergic reaction before?
Not like this, though.
Not like this. Do we know what exactly he's eating? Obviously, you want just eating spinach out of a can, but...
No, it was, I did a smoothie.
Lenny knows he's allergic to spinach, but he's only had mild reactions in the past. It's never been this bad before.
Yeah. Wow, it makes my ears itch.
Okay, no problem. You're quite red there, I can see it. What symptoms are you suffering at the moment?
Spots around my body.
Okay, just stay nice and relaxed. How's your breathing feeling?
Okay.
Your breathing's all right, and how's your tongue? Is it swollen at all?
It feels a bit weird.
Feels a bit weird. Can you stick out for me? The signs and symptoms that worry us is airway swelling, so if someone's got a swollen tongue, or they feel their throat's kind of closing up, or if they've got a wheeze, and that can be quite concerning because that can develop into life-threatening conditions.
There are clear signs of an allergic reaction, but Rich is on the lookout for symptoms of anaphylactic shock, fast pulse and low blood pressure.
You're lying on the floor, is that because you feel lightheaded, or is there another reason? Have you got any pain anywhere, sir? In your stomach. Okay. I can pop this on your finger, okay? Quick listen to your breathing, if that's all right. Allergic reactions go one of other ways. They can just be a local reaction or a rash or an itch. They can sort themselves out. Take a deep breath. Or they can really go downhill.
I think he's been sick a couple of times.
He has he? When did this all start, Lenny?
15 minutes ago.
About 15 minutes, okay. Okay, you've got all these hives all over you, haven't you? Have you ever had these before?
No.
Are they itchy at all?
Yeah.
They are, and you've gone very red as well. I presume you're not normally quite red.
No.
Do you feel lightheaded at all?
Yeah.
You do, okay. And did that start 15 minutes ago as well?
Yeah.
It did, okay. So, Lenny, what we can do for you is we can give you a drug to kind of ease... You feeling sick? Have you got a bowl, anyone?
Yeah.
I'm going to arrange an ambulance to come pick you up, all right? And in the meantime, we can see if we can do the vital obs. Yeah.
Rich needs to check Lenny's blood pressure to get a clear picture of how badly his body's reacting.
You use this hand, if you straighten this one out for me.
Just 4 minutes after Rich arrived, an ambulance is on scene.
Lenny. He's never had an allergic reaction quite this bad, but he's covered in hives, a bit of nausea and some vomiting as well. Lenny, you all right, mate? But I couldn't quite get a blood pressure. You all right, mate? You got a bit of diarrhea? How are you feeling up on your feet? You feeling lightheaded? Lenny?
Lenny might be on his feet for now, but it's unlikely the reaction has stopped.
You all right, buddy? What we're going to do is just going to go straight to the ambulance, if that's all right with you.
The next few minutes will be crucial.
So have you got any pain anywhere, or is it just the itchiness?
Just my guts.
Just your guts. Are they hurting?
Yeah.
Lenny's sickness isn't getting better. It's getting worse.
Can I lay down a bit?
Absolutely, of course you can. Right, okay. How's that, mate? Yeah?
The first drug the team give him is an intravenous antihistamine, just like hay fever tablets, but much stronger. It should stop the reaction in Lenny's body.
Let me just see if I can get a blood pressure on you as well. Oh, just keep the arm straight, keep the arm straight.
Rich and the team have finally managed to get a blood pressure reading from Lenny.
86 over 52, yeah?
It's dangerously low. Lenny is going into anaphylactic shock.
You want some fluids then, yeah?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Rich and the team now have a battle to keep him alive.
That looks good,
In a Bristol dockyard, a Spinach Smoothie has plunged Lenny into anaphylactic shock.
I could give you a quick injection into the top of your arm. It is adrenaline, but it's going to make your body cope with what you're suffering a little bit better, okay? Sharp scratch in your arm.
His blood pressure has crashed. He's fighting for his life. 25-year-old biker paramedic Rich is working hard to save him.
All done. When we recognise that he was in shock, we just step up the game. So we move into aggressive treatment mode. We'll start this one running anyway, mate. This is just saline, so just really to bulk his blood out, really, because his blood pressure's so low. You right, mate?
The combination of saline and adrenaline should boost Lenny's blood pressure. Otherwise, his vital organs could be starved of blood and could shut down.
Let's get you a blanket. Sorry, mate.
That looks good,
Well, the allergic reaction's quite bad at this moment in time, all right? So we're going to give you these medications to make you start feeling better. So I'm just going to start putting a little bit of fluid in you, all right? We give a lot of drugs in a very short time of space.
Hydrocortisone.
We give adrenaline, we give a drug called clofenamin, and we give a drug called hydrocortisone, and we also give an anti-sickness. And all these drugs kind of combine together to help the body fight the reaction. You're right, mate. You let me know if you're going to be sick, all right? Because I'm writing you a warpath. OK, so it's coming up.
It's 9 minutes since his first injection, and at last, Lenny's blood pressure is picking up.
Yeah, sure.
But the drugs will make him feel worse, even though they're doing good.
I might be sick.
That'd be great. OK. All right. Try and get another bowl. You got it open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just need to stick some stickers on your chest, okay?
It's quite a bad allergic reaction, OK?
Rich wants to check Lenny's heart.
Yeah.
An allergic reaction as severe as this could cause cardiac arrest.
OK.
Right, so just relax, okay? I need you to be as still as you can now. This machine's very sensitive, okay?
I'll leave it at that. You feeling cold?
No.
So 200 milligrams of cortisone.
The cocktail of drugs is causing this violent shaking.
Just racing through your body at the moment, okay?
Lock, mate.
But Lenny is gradually starting to recover.
Do you ever have an EpiPen, one of the things you stab in your leg?
No, what happens sometimes when I eat spinach, I get like itchy ears and...
OK.
Lenny will still need to go to hospital, but for now, he's out of danger.
All right, Lenny.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully you're going to be all right, OK? I'm going to leave you with this crew. They're going to be brilliant, all right?
Cool.
Feel better soon, all right, mate?
Yeah, man.
Take care. we're going to do now is get him off to hospital nice and quickly, because there is always the risk that he could go back downhill and back into shock.
Essex biker cops are out in force, manning a busy intersection on the A130, on the lookout for any law-breaking drivers or travelling criminals. On the hunt today, PC Ray Jeffrey.
I'm in my 29th year of service now. I can retire next year if I wish to. One of the things that makes this job so interesting for me is how something that would appear to be routine can suddenly become something really interesting.
The biker cop team will pull in 150 vehicles in the next 6 hours. It's going to be a busy day. (10:50 a.m). Traffic cameras have triggered an alert, and Ray pulls in the van in question.
The white transit behind me has been circulated as involved in a burglary stroke theft yesterday. Description of 3 males on board at that time.
Time for Ray to do some investigating, to see if these are the men they're looking for.
We're stopping all the light commercials that we see today. We don't know if you're carrying stolen scrap, cable. We always check your documents.
No, maybe come out or spin round local.
Well,
I wouldn't have got pulled over if I was in one of them new little Fiestas getting a proper drive.
Oh, no, of course not. No, you're not. But they're not commercial vans, so that's unlikely, isn't it? We will have a quick look in the back as well before we're finished, if that's okay. Have you got anything on board?
There's a couple of 2 old fridges in the back.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Bloody hell.
Some interesting information has just come in from control.
They're just reading out some previous convictions.
Yeah, I was naughty.
I guess that, yeah.
The van matches the wanted one, but that doesn't mean these 2 men were involved in yesterday's crime.
We need to know the description.
Yeah.
The people yesterday, because in order to drive, we need to look at the back as well.
Yeah, I'm going to do that anyway.
That's fine.
All right to look in the back?
Yeah.
Just as the driver said, all that's in the back of the van are 2 old fridges. No stolen goods.
Just make a note of your details and then I'll give you your licences back before I forget.
Descriptions of the wanted men are coming through.
Martin, I need to liaise with you in relation to yesterday's incident. Can we make sure everyone's 10-8 on site? 10-8.
The descriptions seem to fit these 2 men.
Yeah, we'd like to be double sure before we start taking people's liberties. I've managed to ascertain that there is a description on the incident yesterday of the 3 males that were involved. Were seen to break into premises of fencing and paving premises and steal items from the yard. So we think we're going to bring them into custody so that they can be interviewed in relation to that.
This is going to take much longer, do you know?
It could do. We've got a couple of more things to sort
Were you
out.
driving this yesterday?
No.
Who was driving it yesterday?
I don't know. I weren't about yesterday.
You weren't about, okay. No. Is that Dad?
Yeah.
Ray's colleague is having a word with Dad.
Come please. You should know it's your van. You said to me no one else drives it. Well, who was driving it yesterday? If someone was using it yesterday.
Ray and his fellow officers think they've got enough to make an arrest.
Can you hop out for me, please, mate? I will need your keys.
Why?
Come round to the back and I'll explain what's happening. This vehicle, keep your hands out your pockets for me because that makes me nervous. One at a time. This vehicle was seen at the scene of a burglary yesterday in the Grays area. Let me explain it to you.
Yeah, go on.
3 occupants, descriptions match yourself. I'm going to arrest you on suspicion of burglary and or theft yesterday. You don't have to say anything about that, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention to me now
Go on, mate, yeah.
or in interview, something that you later...
You ain't taking
rely
the
on in
van
court.
here. The van's parked up.
I'll explain what happens with that in a moment, OK? What I do need is your wrists, because I need to put you in handcuffs. Have you got anything in your pockets that's likely to harm you or me? You've worn these before. They're horrible, aren't they?
This is a joke, mate. How can you arrest me for just going out and having a driving lesson?
Because of the information I've got in relation to the vehicle, as I said to you.
Yeah, to the vehicle. Whose vehicle is it? It's not my vehicle, mate.
Doesn't matter whose the vehicle is. Mind your head.
Doesn't it?
Thank you.
Well, that's how it works,
I'm going to cuff you for my safety as well as yours, all right? Put your hands across your front.
The younger one of the two is not best pleased. I think he described it as a load of bollocks. Dad's quite amenable.
The van will be seized and the pair are taken to Basildon, 8 miles away, for questioning.
All right, mate.
Both father and son were released without charge later that day. Police still haven't found the burglars. May bank holiday, Friday afternoon. And biker paramedic Rob Griffiths is clocking on.
First job of the day is to get the bike sorted and ready for action. Just need to make sure everything's safe as possible. Obviously riding bikes is inherently dangerous anyway, but adding the kind of emergency element to it just makes it even more so. My missus kind of used to me riding the bikes now. She gets a bit nervous when the weather's inclement, should I say. Yeah, she worries a little bit about me.
It may be a fine day, but a 999's just come in that Rob's wife would dread. Two motorcyclists have been in an accident 15 miles away.
When I hear motorcycle RTC, obviously I get a nervous energy in my stomach. It's quite significant being a biker myself. I know the potential for injury is massive. We've got fast roads down in here in Cornwall. We've got tractors pulling out the roads. We've got wildlife that could jump in front of a bike. So, yeah, the butterflies come in the stomach.
Rob can top 100 miles an hour on his way to emergencies. In 2012, 6 bikers were killed on UK roads every week, and 96 seriously injured. This is what awaits him. Captured on camera by one of the other bikers in the group. In Cornwall, biker paramedic Rob is racing to a rider and pillion passenger who've just come off their bike. One of the other bikers was filming at the time and captured this.
Whoa! Oh dear. 2 people, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Rider. All these are males, the rider and the pillion.
Okay.
Got too close to the biker's front, flipped it, come down to the right, maybe 60 feet.
What sort of speed are we talking? Hi guys, alright?
Alright,
okay.
Going into the shop a little bit.
Yep, okay.
Neither biker appears to be badly hurt, but there is a serious risk of hidden injuries. Rob's taking no chances.
Can I have you laid down, my darling? We're going to board you both, alright? So that means putting you on spinal cords, alright? How old are you, mate?
19. She's 18.
Molly, 19, and what's your name, my sweet? Emily, and you're 18. All I need to do, Emily, is listen to your chest, mate. Sorry, sweetheart, what's hurting you? Your wrist, okay. Deep breath, darling. So that wrist is hurt, and that's the main thing, okay. Both obviously holding and protecting their right arm. They're both a little bit distressed. Obviously our main concern is heads, necks, chests and stomach. Could I get one of you guys in a minute to hold Emily's head, hands on the side, and just keep it nice and still?
There could be a risk of spinal injuries. Accidents consign 60 bikers a year to wheelchairs.
Fingers anywhere? All my fingers. All your fingers, my wrist, all that side, yeah? This leg, Ollie.
Rob quickly checks for any obvious breaks.
What about down this one? Somebody come behind this gentleman here, hands on the side of the head, keeping it nice and still for me. Right, Emily. We'll have to start cutting all this stuff off, my darling, all right?
Please, I got my jacket off. No, please, I got my jacket off.
Okay, all right, wait. Emily, Emily, let's discuss this with you, all right?
I'm not,
Emily, calm. Somebody who can appear angry, fed up, aggressive, can sometimes mask the symptoms of head injury. So we still have to be very careful with her. Rider, passenger, Emily 18, Ollie 19. Don't think you've got too close to the bike in front here. But it's 60 feet slid down on their right-hand side.
Rob hands Emily over to the ambulance crew, so he can now concentrate on 19-year-old Ollie.
Mate, Ollie, your kit's got to go, bud. Are you okay with that? All right. He's been through a bit of a traumatic experience and travelling reasonably quick on his motorcycle and come off and slid down the road about 60 yards. But there could be something else lurking under these leathers. Make sure that we don't miss anything. Motorcyclists are susceptible to injuries all over, not just their neck and their back, but their hips, their legs, their arms. It's just massive potential for any injury. OK, mate, all right. Can I have a blanket when one of you's ready? And another collar whenever you guys are ready?
Most of Ollie's pain is coming from his right hand, but Rob's checking everything.
Gloves coming off, mate, all right? If you want payment, let's get... OK, mate. Let me get some gas and air for you. There you go. You hold on to that one. Breathe in and out, deep breaths. Well done, Ollie. OK. OK, Ollie. Well done, mate. They're intact. Shoulder OK? Yep. Arm OK? Yeah. Elbow all right? Radius. In there? All right, OK. Let me feel down these bones. Yeah. OK. Right, fingers. Can you feel me touching your fingers?
Yeah, I feel you touching that one.
I'd like a collar on this chap and then we'll splint his arm.
Emily's ready to go to hospital.
Be a little bit of movement on your neck here while we pop this collar on, sir. OK.
Rob still isn't taking any chances with Ollie.
This isn't designed for comfort, my friend.
It's all right, OK. Just further. Collar on, I'm on. Right, Ollie, what do you think about morphine?
You know what, I might pass on it.
OK.
I'm all right on this for now.
I'd still like to pop a little needle in the back of your hand, though. Is that all right, yeah? If any problems do develop, and there is some unseen injuries, i.e. internal injuries, but we've got our line in nice and quick, nice and early. So if we need to give any fluids or anything like that later, we can do that.
You put your hand in the most comfortable position now.
Rob immobilises Ollie's arm in a vacuum splint and checks his fingers again for sensation.
Fingers there, yeah?
Okay. It was a little bit numb on that last one.
A little bit numb on this one?
No, next one.
This one?
Yeah, a little bit on the knuckle.
All right. Any sort of altered sensation in limbs, hands, feet, arms, legs could suggest a spinal injury, absolutely. And obviously we take best care and treat for the worst and hope for the best. OK.
Down the road on your face, mate.
I know, right?
Yeah. So about 50-ish miles an hour, we saying? Yeah. OK. You can see the marks on the road, look.
With the speed of the crash, Rob's struggling to believe there are no other injuries.
Right, Ollie, what we're going to do again, just to double check, we're going to have a quick feel down your body again, make sure there's nothing else that we've missed, OK. Let me have a feel. Polly, I'm pushing on the bones of your neck. Any pain there at all?
No.
Okay. You remember what happened, you weren't knocked out, don't feel sick, and your vision's normal?
I felt sick to begin with, my vision's
Okay.
alright, just can't see because of the sun.
Okay. Tell me if you've got any pains anywhere in your chest? No. You feel me touching your toes? Yeah. Same both sides?
Yeah.
When did you pass your test, Ollie? How long ago?
2-3 months.
Ah, right, so quite a new biker.
Or maybe 4 months. I've had 2 big bikes, so...
Have you?
Yeah.
What happened to the first one?
I bought this one, believe it or not, yesterday.
Oh, you're kidding me?
No.
Oh, mate.
And I was thinking in my head, hoping I don't crash.
Oh, dear. You warm enough, Ollie?
Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm shaking.
No, you just shocked me a bit. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Set and roll. Everyone ready? Set and lower. Nearly there, mate. There we are. Right, OK, lovely. Is Mother going to give you a hard time, do you think?
You'll be my dad.
You'll be your dad, will it?
None of my family ride apart from me.
Don't they? I'm off. Well, they don't really understand unless they ride, do they?
They don't get it.
There's going to be some I told you so's coming round.
Everybody ready? Set and lift. That's pure inexperience, that. You know, he bought the bike, you know, was it 24 hours ago or something like that? He hasn't been riding very long. He hadn't passed his test long ago. You know, his mate was going out for an overtake. He thought he was going, he went for it himself. The chap in front changed his mind and he's run up the back of him. So it's just pure inexperience, really. He should have been keeping his eyes, you know, ahead on the road. But, you know, we all make mistakes, don't we?
It was just a very sudden impact and then a lot of sliding. Other than that, I was just worried for my girlfriend. No, I would still 100% jump on him. Bike's my life, no doubt.
Bikers are 35 times more likely to be killed in an accident than car drivers. And teenagers are particularly at risk.
Luckily, they haven't come off too badly. Potential's huge. If you look at the distance on the road they've travelled, lucky to be alive. Lucky to be alive. There you go.
Parked up near the police BMWs. Not your typical traffic cop bike. This hot rod is the pride and joy of PC Tracy Bishop.
I have got a Triumph Rocket 3 Roadster. Mean machine, basically. The colour is purple. Everyone says it's pink, but it's not, it's purple. I love the colour purple. Husband and I got married at Gracelands in Memphis and did Route 66 for the honeymoon. So this is my crash helmet that I bought. Yeah, I've been a biker since I was 16. If you cut me in half, it'll say Biker Bird all the way through. I still have to pinch myself that I actually get paid for riding a motorcycle. It's awesome.
And this biker bird has to start her shift, swapping her civvies for the biker cop uniform.
Today we're patrolling on the A12 and it's got a very high volume of traffic and hence we do have quite a lot of crashes on there.
Since 2009, nearly 4,000 people have been killed or seriously injured on Essex roads. The A12 has claimed many of those lives. It isn't long before Tracy catches up with some drivers behaving badly. Some need a firm telling off.
My colleague in the white car, he flashed you and you did an emergency stop.
You stood on your brakes? Yeah. Didn't you? Why did you do that?
You're looking at either you knocking on your parents' door or your wife or girlfriend's door, saying you're not coming home.
Others get a more colourful reproach.
Are your tyres allergic to lane 1? You've been in lane 2 the whole time. Just a verbal warning this time, yeah. Your thumb's up your bum and your brain's in neutral, isn't it, really? Basically.
In a bid to make the A12 safer, the biker cops are dealing with 250 motoring offences in just a month on the 47-mile stretch they police. And with good reason.
The A12 is a dreadful road. Vehicles are being driven on it as if it's a motorway. So at motorway speeds, there's no hard shoulder, that the motorway has got, It hasn't got motorway service stations that motorways would have. Because it's a major trunk road, that if there is a crash, and there are many crashes on that road, the road will come to a standstill in a heartbeat.
More than 80,000 vehicles thunder along this main artery every day. So when a car breaks down, there's potential for disaster. Tracy spotted something on the opposite carriageway. A broken down car in a live lane. Tracy's racing to the rescue. The fast-flowing traffic, including 40-ton lorries, have no idea the broken-down vehicle is in their path. Tracy must warn them. She performs a rolling roadblock, a manoeuvre to slow and halt the traffic before it reaches the broken-down vehicle ahead.
Seems to be the problem?
Maybe in a past one or something in a problem.
They're coming. Sorry, you'll have to speak up, I can't hear you.
It's called the AA.
Right, okay.
They're coming. They said that it'll take an hour at least.
Right.
And it should be by 10 past 10.
Right, what's actually happened to the car?
It slowed down as we were coming down here.
Right.
It completely slowed down, so we had to pull up.
Okay.
We can't get it to any of the gears.
Right.
When my dad tries driving.
Yep.
So,
right, okay. But they say they're going to be over an hour.
Tracy can't wait for an hour, or she'll have a major traffic jam on her hands. This car needs moving, now.
Just hang fire a minute. Are the keys in the ignition? Ugh. I'm just going to try and get it in gear. Right, okay. Right, if you hold on to the handbrake, right, when I tell you, just lift it off. Right, lift it off now.
With no hard shoulder, the car must be as far off the road as possible. And Tracy will move it, whatever it takes.
Is that a gear? No, it's not. Just need a bit more, don't we? Just need a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Hang on, if we rock it again. That's it. Super. Handbrake. Excellent. Right. Okay.
Just 3 minutes later, the traffic can get moving again.
I've learned over the time that it's easier to push with my bum than it is with my arms, because I've got good strength in my legs from pushing my motorbike about. So it's easier for me to do it with my back and use my thigh muscles than do it with my arm. Next time this happens, 999 straight away, because you're in a dangerous position, all right? And when you speak to the AA, say that you're in lane 1 and they'll come out quicker. Okay, take care of yourself. As you can see, there's quite a lot of heavy traffic, so all we need is for someone to see it at the last minute and either swerve and cause a crash, or someone not see it at all. My concern was for their safety. I used to work on the dedicated patrol for the A12 team. It's the scariest ever place to work, because you have no hard shoulder, because there's the volume of traffic and the speed that some of the vehicles go. Unfortunately, I have been to quite a few crashes where the innocent party has broken down for whatever reason, and other drivers have reacted either too late or been going too quick to react, and unfortunately crashes have occurred with injuries.
The pickup trucks arrived, and Tracy's made a big decision.
Rather than in arse around trying to get the towing hook pushing the car back, we've closed the road, just turn the van round, load it and get off. I said, I don't care what you do, the road's closed, just do it quickly.
But any delay has consequences, negative and positive.
They reckon it's a mile a minute that the tailback hangs back. So what we'll do is, once we've cleared from here, we'll park up somewhere and then go and catch some speeders.
After 15 minutes, The car's safely on the truck and the traffic can get going again. But it's created a 15-mile tailback. And any impatient motorist who's been delayed will be fair game for Tracy. A short while later, she's got one, speeding and tailgating.
Do you know the reason why I've stopped you? I don't. What's the speed limit for that road?
70.
How fast were you going?
Probably a bit more than that.
Just a little bit. What you've done today is careless driving. Just keep the speed down. Cheers, take care, mate. Bye-bye. It's better to arrive there in one piece than have a crash. And as I explained to her, if that person that she was tailgating, you know, suddenly slammed on the brakes, then they'd both be into the barrier and goodness knows what would have happened.
Coming up, Wingnut struggles to relieve this man's pain. On call in Bristol city centre, biker paramedic Dean Wingnut Wiltshire. Wingnut's been helping the people of Bristol in their hours of need for 9 years.
When I turn up at somebody's door to help them, it's their journey. I'm meeting somebody at their very, very worst normally, and it's complete and utter trust. And that's really, really special to know that you can go into somebody's life and they completely trust you and don't know you at all.
This morning, Wingnut's heading to a standby point in the city centre when a call comes in. A 32-year-old man is in extreme pain and can't move in his city centre apartment.
Hello there. I'm Dean. What's your name?
James, what's your name?
Dean.
Oh, Dean.
Hello, James. Right. What's the problem?
I'm just my back. I've got sciatica shooting down my leg. Rotten. I torn the ligaments in my lower back beyond my pelvis on the lower left-hand side.
Okay.
I was slipped a disc and it's pushing on the nerve.
Okay.
I did it in October.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a chiropractic for the last 6 months, and I was doing really well. I was shocked when I was on the mend. I woke up this morning, jumped in the shower, getting ready for work, and I bent down to dry my leg, my ankle, my foot.
Yeah.
I didn't get to my knee in the tape.
It was just intense, was it?
When I went to the chiropractic in October, when I did it originally, he asked me on a scale of 1 to 10 what the pain was.
Yeah.
Said like a 10.
Okay, and what about now?
11. Off the scale, man.
Sciatica is a general term for pain caused by trapping the sciatic nerve, often because of a slipped disc.
Breathing through that. Okay, take a good couple of deep breaths. It can make you feel a bit odd. Put that between your feet. It's a really good muscle relaxant as well.
Look at this benign.
You shouldn't do. It should help your pain a lot. How's that feeling? Is that making it a bit better?
I'll be honest with you, a tiny bit, but...
Keep going then. Let me take your blood pressure. A slipped disc is incredibly painful, and sometimes only the strongest painkillers will have any effect at all.
Could you just hold that a second? Do you want to just get a tiny bit more comfortable?
Of course.
It's better just to sit on one side.
Yeah. You're describing it as 11 out of 10?
I've never had nothing like it.
Okay, I need to give him some morphine now because he's in a lot of pain. Just cannulated him for that.
Oh, God.
Have you ever had morphine before?
Yeah, I think I have, yeah. The pain is just, I don't think unless anybody's had a bad back you can understand. The pain is just constant, it's excruciating, it's the sciatica shooting down my leg, it's a constant pain. I'm going to be going to hospital, are you?
Oh, yes.
good. It's probably where I need to be.
I think you do actually, yeah. Because if you're not able to move around and you've got that much pain, normal pain release not working, something needs to change.
Yeah.
Okay. You look like you've relaxed a lot.
I can tell by my breathing. I'm coming down. It's easily, definitely.
It's just as well, because a man in pain won't impress paramedic Adele.
Hi guys.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hello there.
What's your name?
Adele.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Adele.
How are you? Who are you?
James.
James.
It's got ongoing back issues. Described it initially as a pain score of 11 out of 10.
We're working on a man's pain score there, I take it. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Four
So
for a woman.
it's about 40 out of 10 then, really, isn't it? So,
Okay, well, are you able to walk at all?
I'm going to need some help putting some trainers on because I can't bend down for a squat.
Right. You want socks on as well?
No, I'm cool, just trainers.
can you make sure they're a matching pair if he's going to have socks?
I've got some, my trainers are just there, but...
Right, do they smell?
No, they're brand new, they're nice.
We don't do feet generally, I think
Do you want me to lift your leg up?
Yeah, just real slow.
Go on.
I didn't see this in my bloody job description. Right. Go for it.
You pull on my shoulder. Adele normally takes people's clothes off rather than putting them on.
I have to remember that and then you come right next time, Adele.
Yeah, no, thanks.
It goes for most paramedics. We generally...
This is my problem. I always get when you put my clothes on.
Yeah. You've got it all backwards, haven't you?
Story of my life.
What's that, sorry?
Story of my life, girls putting clothes on.
So we'll get you a chair and then we'll pop you up to the BRI.
Whether it's Adele's bedside manner or the drugs kicking in, James is more relaxed than he was.
The morphine has to the edge off.
Good.
It's still there, like, you know, but just earlier on, I just didn't know what to do. It's so bad.
You were hopping, weren't you?
There was no off button.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wingnut thinks it's as good a time as any to try and get him to the ambulance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to have that back? Have some nice big puffs.
That moving's not helping, is it, mate? Everyone's perception of pain is different. A paper cut can be really, really painful to some person, and another person wouldn't even feel it. I think for James, the pain he had was the worst pain he's ever had before, and I think 11 out of 10 was his measurement today.
Although he's not having a baby, James won't be letting go of the gas and air anytime soon.
I think any woman out there who's given birth would have a real issue with a man having a pain score of 11 out of 10, because childbirth is reckoned to be the worst pain you can have. I've never slipped a disc, but I've seen many people that have, and my golly, not sure I want it.
James was kept in hospital for 3 days, then sent home in a wheelchair. He was signed off work, and after a week got himself up and about on crutches. He's been diagnosed with 2 slipped discs and is still unable to lie flat at night.
Whoa!
Miraculously, Ollie and Emily, the bikers in Cornwall, escaped with minor injuries after their smash.
My darling, all right.
Emily broke her hand. Ollie's was badly bruised. But they were soon back in the saddle, as passionate about biking as ever, just a little more cautious. Lenny, who went into anaphylactic shock after eating spinach, was in hospital for 6 hours.
Every reaction is different. It can be different every time. He could eat more spinach and have a completely different reaction. Wouldn't advise he eat any more spinach.
In fact, Lenny tried just 1 leaf the very next day and didn't have a reaction. But he's since decided to steer well clear. Next time on Emergency Bikers, a cyclist and car collide.
Well done. Did really well, really well.
A caravan drugs bust.
Have you got any more gear in the van? Let us know now.
Can we all give us some space, guys?
And Wingnuts faced with a tricky patient.